If you want to continue to follow our adventure, click subscribe. So you don't miss anything, click the bell notification.
Every few weeks I go through a list of comments and questions that I get. So I'm going to go through this list. I think I got 3 or 4 things to talk about today. The first one is the feasibility of having a chainsaw. As everybody knows, we just went through a significant tornado event in Mississippi. We were on an old country road. Trees were down. We had a tree behind us, tree in front of us. I mean, it was just a big mess. And of course, a lot of people said, well, that's why you need to carry a chainsaw. I worked with a couple guys while we were trying to clean up those trees on the road, and neither one of them had chainsaws in the back of their truck either. You know, having a chainsaw just to drive around town, I mean, people just don't do it. But from a perspective of an RVer, let's say, you know, I agree with you, I'm going to get a chainsaw. Well, first of all, I have no idea where I would put such a device. When you're an RVer, you really have to think about space and weight. I don't know what a chainsaw weighs, but let's say it weighs 10 or 15 pounds. So, you know, that's weight. That's cans of food that I could be carrying. See, my truck can only carry, I think, 1,400 pounds. And without water, I'm right around 900 pounds, somewhere right around there. Well, when I get water, 40 gallons of water, that puts me right up there towards that weight limit. So if I keep adding things like chainsaws and different things, I'm not going to have the ability to carry food. You know, I'd have to cut down on the amount of water I carry. Now the argument's going to be, I can hear it already because I hear it all the time. Well, that's why you need a travel trailer. You can put more things in it. You can, but on the other hand, I see it all the time. People overloading their trailers. I see it on the YouTube videos with van guys, and I see it in YouTube videos that haul around trailers. I think every YouTuber that I watch has had a significant blowout with their trailers. Well, why are perfectly good tires blowing out on these trailers and just ripping the heck out of the trailer? It's easy. It's quite clear. They're overweight. And then, of course, there's just the storage of it. You know, it's another item that's oily and gas. And we've been out here 2 years now, and there would have been one time that I would have used it. The next comment somebody asked, they watched a video where I was talking about my Verizon jetpack. And they said, I thought you had AT&T through your OnStar system on my truck. Okay, so for those that aren't up to speed on this, our first year of our adventure, we had just AT&T. And it goes through our OnStar on our pickup truck. $20 a month. They say it's unlimited, but they slow you down. I know they do. And I don't even know where they slow you down at. It could be 20 gigabytes. It could be 80 gigabytes. I don't know. But I know they're slowing us down. Now, when we first got it, they didn't slow us down. But even at that, it was always difficult to find a spot that had a signal for AT&T. Verizon came out with a nice little package. It's just internet. It's called a Jetpack. It's $65 a month, prepaid plan. And this is, and I know everybody's going to argue with me, it truly is an unlimited plan. There's no metering. There is a priority list, but what that means is if I'm third on the priority list, it means emergency vehicles need internet more than I do. You know, I get bumped down a little bit. Then those that have regular packages, they get second priority, and then I get third priority. But I've never been metered based on that information. Then we went ahead and got a straight talk for Carolyn. We need a cell phone anyways. So our thinking was our cell phone that I currently had was $40 a month. Well, I thought I'd shut off the cell phone and go ahead and get the straight talk so we can still have the cell phone. And then for an extra $10 is what it ended up being, $55 a month, we got internet, unlimited data through straight talk. So Carolyn's phone really only added $10 to our cost. So the biggest increase in cost was the Verizon Jetpack. So there's 2 things to this. One, a lot of people say, okay, now we need internet booster, like a Wii Boost. I've actually met someone who had one, had Verizon, and I had AT&T. He didn't have an internet signal, but I had a really good internet signal. So he hooked up his Wii Boost, and it did. He got, I think he had 1 bar, and he ended up getting 3 bars with the Wii Boost. But his speeds were extremely slow. Well, if you understand how internet works, when you get out here, there's different Gs. You know, everybody's got 4G out in cities. I got 4G here, right here in Texas. It's awesome. Speed boost does not increase your speeds. It only amplifies your signal. So he went from no signal to getting 2G is what he got. He ended up using our AT&T is what he did. So he would have been better off if he'd been by himself to have AT&T at that moment, not Verizon, instead of having the Wii Boost is what I'm trying to say. The other part of this is we went ahead and got the jetpack was because in my mind, we're actually saving a little bit of money not having to drive around and find AT&T signals everywhere. Okay, and then finally the last point I want to talk about. I just watched a video and a lot of people commented about this video that somebody parked in front of an RVer blocked his view and it really aggravated him. Here's the thing, when you come out here, you gotta learn patience. When I first came out here, if somebody got too close to me, I was just aggravated the whole time. Why can't they understand that I came out here to be alone? I don't want to interact with anybody. It's frustrating. And this park is a perfect example. You know, it was Easter weekend. We just went through Easter weekend. The place was packed. And people are out partying all night long and just hooting and hollering and turning up their music. And believe it or not, if you learn patience, you will get to a point where it's better than it was than what you could have imagined, because right now there is nobody here. Everybody has left. We have the whole place to ourselves. I'm sitting here yelling at my phone to make this video right this minute. Nobody cares. When you learn patience, you actually have a better experience living out here instead of being aggravated with folks. So, look, here's the thing. People are rude. And I think society is getting ruder all the time. People don't care about what other people think. You know, like I said, they were playing their music just as loud as they could. They didn't even consider that there might have been somebody out here who just wanted peace and quiet. So you're not going to be able to fight it. Thanks for watching. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.